Yo! Welcome to the LXC Gold League Draw Show. It's us again. Well, it's me again and Augie down below. You saw him yesterday playing video games, I think, on the stream. But before we get to anything we're doing now,
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Coachify.gg is a new platform for esports coaches to track their students and grow their business. With zero commissions and free to join, it's the perfect tool for coaches who want to level up. That's Coachify.gg.
there you go. I had a tagline at the end of that, but it's a sponsor plug, so I'm not allowed to say it. So I'm gonna keep it PG up in here.
We only realized that a few minutes ago, by the way.
Yeah, we were going to say it, and I thought, wait, it's a spot. Like it was like a minute into the video that we just watched, and I was like, okay, I can't say that because it's a sponsor plug. But moving on. So the draw show. What is the draw show? So we have two divisions for the gold division. It will be the Frostguard and Solari divisions. This is also going to be completely randomized. How randomized you see that thing right there? Just this. Wait, which
By the
side am
way,
I on? That side. Okay,
there
it's
you go.
the other way. Never mind. It's over there. Over yonder that way. That is a wheel that we will tell the producer to spin. Not yet, but there will be 7 teams in each division. And the rules are that sister teams may not be drawn into the same division, just like Worlds, because why would the same region can't be in the same group? Because that's just how that works. Alrighty. We'll talk about the teams as they get drafted. And Augie, are you ready to make Tony spin the thing?
You know what? I am ready. I am ready. All right, so go ahead, spin it, Mr. Producer Man.
Okay, who we got? So first up is okay,
Heartstuck
HSG.
Gold. Heartstuck Gold's going in the Frostguard.
So they will be the first ones going into the Frostguard division. So you see Lord Wrath, the 1E1, Brain Crane, Waps, and Sir Pup. You see, we talked a little bit about win rates and KDAs yesterday on the other stream for the IBS show, and as you can see, pretty solid win rates. Okay, that whoever the 1E1 is has a 72% win rate.
That sounds sus.
Just kidding, no. But across the board, pretty good KDAs. I'm seeing the support one's looking pretty good, 15 assists, and everyone plays. Looks like they go pretty much even most of their games, except the top laner. Come on, man. Actually, except the Riven too. What is this? Is that 6.5 to 8.2? For shame. Unlucky, but that's okay. So, congratulations. We have our first team in the Frostguard division, and now, Mr. Producer Man, spin that wheel. All right. And next up will be. All right. Rar.
That's Rar. Rar's
Mm-hmm.
going into Solari. And we got Dude Caleb, Jonakis, The Days, Rukter, and Mighty Darkness. All right, we talking about the win rates here. Win rates across the board. Man,
Someone says it's not even the updated roster, but that's fine. That'll change later.
that's not the updated roster. Well, I'm not gonna say anything about anybody till we get some real info then. All right.
Therefore,
Let's
everything is wrong.
it must be. If it's not all correct, it's all wrong. You're not first, you're last. Ricky Bobby said it best.
All right, shall we go to the next one then?
Yes, yes, sir, Mr. Producer. Spin it, spin it.
Spin the wheel. Never mind, that's probably TOS. I'm not going to say it.
Royal Knights Gaming.
This team has Lucan on it, and they're going to the Frostguard. So this has Zeri Tokai, High Vibration, Lucan, Slayer Ints, and Kuya. I hope that's right, because that's how I'm going to say it forever, because that's how I'm going to read it. Please correct me when I'm wrong, because I will butcher your username forever. Moving onward, so we see across the board. I'm going to get to Lucan in a second. So we have Zeri Tokai first. Going on here, 55% win rate. KDAs are pretty good across the board. Gold permitted is also looking pretty good. 6 pentas this year so far. Impressive. You'll be carrying Lucan's sorry dump truck. High vibration is another one. It looks like more of a support KDAs than mid KDAs, so I'm going to assume they're a support player. They look like their team fight win rates are pretty impressive at 63%, participating in over 2/3 of team fights. Very nice. And Deaths under enemy tower is 1.5, which is pretty low compared to the rest of your. Oh, nope. Lukens is at 0. The only thing I'll praise him for. Slayerians is next. Most likely the jungler, 66% win rate. High KDA is coming in. I'm assuming a jungle player. No pentas, though. Come on, man. And then Kuea. I'm getting to you in a second, Lucan. 52.6 win rate. Pretty solid in the KDA department. Looks like does a lot of damage and a lot of pretty good farming as the game goes on. Team fights again, almost 2/3 of team fights are in. And last but not least, Lucan's sorry, but I have to have this guy produce my cast sometimes, and he's so demanding. And all right, let's just close it up. We'll go to the next team in just a second.
All right, rest in
Next
peace,
up.
Lucan.
Yeah, rest in peace, Lucan. So Royal Knights Gaming will be on the Frostguard division. Producer, spin that thing.
Eclipse Gaming Terminus.
Fun
And they're
story.
going
I called them Evil Geniuses Terminus by accident when I was reading through the team names.
I get you. It kind of threw me off too, to be real, until I read it. All right, but for real, here we go. They're going to be the second group in the Solari, and here we got using Q for you, Doge of Shurima. About to butcher your name, Rovierit, Uber Awesome, and OP Soupman. Those are great names. Not gonna lie. Using Q for you, win rate 58.3, KDA. I'm gonna assume that's the jungler. Looking alright. Doja Shurima, 57.1 win rate, KDA on point.
Nice.
Rovierit, 53.3. But we ain't judging nobody here. Cause that KDA on point too. Uber Awesome, 46.7 win rate, KDA still great. And OP Suitman, he's an OP Suitman. That's why that win rate is high and that KDA is eh. That's
Look
all I
at
gotta
the
say.
assists, though. Those are great.
Assists are great. Assists are great. Unfortunately, no pentas for anybody on the team. Individual stats, pretty great all across the board. Anything you want to add on this team?
Not really. I'm seeing pretty high gold per minute, which is impressive. And ooh, okay. I see Doja Sarima is almost top 2,500. So that's pretty impressive. But that'll do it for the Eclipse Gaming Terminus. I believe they have a sister team, don't they? Am I wrong? Nope, I'm stupid. But we're gonna go on to the next team. Speaking of which, right at the moment.
Next
So,
team. So, producer man, can you do something for me? Can you go ahead and spin that for me?
There's something for me. I like it. All right, what do we got? What do we got? TE, that's what it looks like.
That's Tenebris Esports Attorney.
Okay, they will be going to the Frostguard division. So looking across the board, we have pretty impressive win rates. We even have a 70% win rate in their support. Looks like 42 in the jungle and the mid lane. I guess to be fair, one of them it has to be an 80 carry. So get that going. You know, not everything has to be perfect. Perfection is okay to not have. Keep that in mind. Moving on, so T Ormond is looking pretty solid with their 60% win rate, 400 over almost 500 gold per minute, and really solid CS numbers per minute. Actually, across the board, everyone is about 6 or 7 CS a minute, which is very well done. I'm gonna start actually looking into that more and more as we're going on because I wasn't paying attention really to like how close to like it's like between like 5 and 8 CS per minute. But all around, really looking forward to how this team will play. They will have the pleasure of facing up against a couple of the teams as I scroll up and finding out which one. So we're in Frostguard, I believe, right? Yep. Okay. So they'll have the pleasure of playing up against Royal Knights and Heartstuck Gold. So let's move on to the next team, shall we?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr.
All right.
Man, you already know what to do.
You already know what to do. Okay, it was close. So Slob will be the next team, or as known as, where did that go? Shining Light Ooga Booga.
Oh,
That
hold on.
is-
Sorry. We gotta do it one time for them. They did ask politely. So that is shining like ooga booga. You're welcome.
Okay. You're welcome. So as you can see, as we're currently looking at right now. So XL Marco, Banana Soul, SL Squad Fam, Tambourine, I believe, and then Phoenixoid. I like that Phoenixoid. I've been thinking about Zoids recently. For those of you old anime heads in chat, uh, so XL Macro 54% win rate with the KDAs are looking good. Average is about 5 deaths a game, which is not bad.
He is a
Looking like
Norn main. He is Norn main, and
Norman.
he's a
Okay.
yeah, he's a quiet but godly weak side player.
Oh, okay. See,
Uh,
insight here. Watch out
yeah.
for this dude. XL Macro, weak soul player. Moving on to Banana Soul. 58% win rate. Dies a little more than I think we've seen so far. I think we've kind of averaged about 6 point something each game so far. But it looks like if you are a Kindred player, that's kind of expected because you will greed for marks when the time comes, but you still win a pretty decent amount of games. 5.6 CS a minute, so you're tracking a little lower than the rest of the league right now. 5.8 on the mid laner as well. But
Also, on that same thing, Banana, that is you right. He is in Kitchen Man. He's also going to be the shot caller team.
true, that's very true. Gonna go ahead and read through the rest of these. But yeah, you're totally right. So gold values, it looks like they mainly play through mid and top based off what I'm seeing, based off the gold values of these teams. Jungler likes to kind of get in there too when she can. Even though like Diagon, you still got pretty solid gold numbers, but that is Shining Light Ooga Booga. So thank you, producer. Let's go ahead and go to the next team now. Getting down to the wire and spin that thing like it ain't no thing. Who is it next? Okay, the other one.
All right, and that is going to be Tenebris Esports Phantasm. Also going into Frostguard with their sister team.
No, because that is against the rules. So they will be going to the other division.
And y'all got switched. I lied to you.
No worries. I had to make sure I caught it first. So yes, because they are a sister team, they will be going to the other division. So rules are fun. So that's all good, and it makes it fair because teams that have sister teams know how they play, and it's not fair for everyone.
That's true. That's true. And speaking of playing, we got on this team. We have I'm gonna call him Riptide. That's what he's trying to spell. Vor Daddy, Belby, Grim Dayfire, and Fox Step Bro. All right. Looking across it. Riptide, 85.2 win rate. Great KDA.
That's pretty gross. Actually, is that 85 or 65? Oh, it's a 6.
It's a 6. Okay, I thought they said 8. Tell them, say, whoa, that's amazing. Okay, but still pretty great. Gold per minute, pretty good. I mean, that's the top laner, so he's always on that island by himself. So, Vor Daddy, I'm gonna assume that's the jungler here. Win rate, good.
So
KDA. If he is a Trendemir player, then this kind of tracks. This tracks, in my opinion. I dog Trendemir players.
no, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Belby, Grim Fire, Fox Step Bro, as you expect from their positions, go per minute, KDAs, they're in exactly what you expect. If that is a Heimerdinger support, this is my new favorite player.
Let's find
I'm
out.
sorry, Frosted.
This is the sister team. So I'll take a look at the support while you go ahead and talk about them.
All right. Yep. So, Grim Fire, got good win rate, good KDA, go per minute. Is actually less than his mid laner and his top laner. But you be fighting the bottom lane. You gotta fight for your life. So I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him.
Your dreams have come true. By the way, Fox Step Bro, highest play champion is Heimerdinger.
Sorry, lass. I truly am. That's my new favorite player. I'm gonna watch all his games.
You heard it here first. Relationship with everyone else done. Fox Step Bro, you are the new favorite. How about that?
All right, let's move on before I ruin more friendships. Producer man, go ahead, spin it one more time.
All right, so we have 6 teams left, I think. Oh no, 7.
Don't instigate.
CFAM Conduit. C5 Angry Men. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that. So, Old Man Genetics, Glada, sorry, Billy Willard, the Trash Panda, and Ipsy. So, Old Man Genetics is coming through. It looks like highest champion played as Heimerdinger, which is kind of amusing. If that is the possibility that this dude is going to play Heimer in the top lane, this could be a potentially spicy pick, and it may have to force other top laners into range matchups. So that's something to keep in mind. Glada coming in with a lower win rate, but you have the KDA to back it up. It looks like you are willing to fight and make calls for your team. You have high gold numbers. Your CS numbers are pretty good. And then moving on to Billy Willard from there. High CS numbers in the high and like 7.3, 55% win rate. So at least every other game you're winning. KDA is pretty solid, and as an ASOL player, you are gonna be frightening because I have seen things that champion should not be able to do, and teams
Facts.
be wary of that champion because no matter how much like damage you think you got, Aurelion Sol is just tickling him. Then moving on to the Trash Panda, 57.1 win rate, 6.2 CS per minute, absolutely solid. You're getting pretty high CS numbers a game. KDAs are looking pretty all right as well. And judging by the team fight win rate and team fight participation, you're pretty much in almost every single fight, which is pretty good. And that will do it for Conduit. Conduit Esports 5 Angry Men. They are going into the Frost Guard since the last team was a sister team. So that's we're off to a really weird thing right now. But we have 6 teams left, and let's get it going. Strum that guitar, Mr. Producer Man. Okay.
Clinical.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now, okay. So I get to make up for losing Lazarus' friend by getting to gush about him. Okay. So, all right. Clinical is going into Solari, and Clinical is going to have Frosted Crow, Pharma, Fast Beyond Light, Mai, Manaka, and they Esperade? I believe that's correct.
Yeah, they Esperade.
Okay. All right. So, talking about the players, Frosted Crow. All right. This win rate, good. KDA, good. This man right here likes to scrap. When you watch his games, he is going to be constantly fighting, and it's going to be great. You look at duels win rate, it's the highest on his team. This man will pick a fight with anybody and usually win. Pharma comes in. Pharma is pretty much going to be following lads into fights. KDA proves that. Win rate proves that. Duels, participation, you see it right there. He's always in the fights. I'm wondering if we're seeing a Maokai, if we're going to see a lot of Maokai jungle from this guy. Maybe he's a support type jungler, just there for the CC and stuff. That'd be interesting to see. Because, with the recent patch, people like Rek'Sai and Kha'Zix are going to be on top. So it'd be interesting to see more utility than, assassination. Fast Beyond Light is win rate and KDA, both reflecting any player. I have nothing to say about that. My Manaka, win rate, KDA, CS, beautiful. Team fight win rate, participation. Looks like they're in most of their team fights, and looks like they win them. And if they Esperade is an Ash support person, I respect that. I think you should stay in ARAMs, but I respect that. And that's clinical.
Gotta love it. All right, cool. So, you know what that means. 5 teams left. We're coming down to the wire. Beepity boppity boo. All right, that's what it's leading to. So that is
TD Darkin?
Oh, there. Okay, I passed it. Whoops. TD Darkin. Gotcha. There they are. So we're gonna go ahead and go down across the board. Why did I just lose their thing? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, so Poppy player in the top lane, which is interesting considering she is more of a jungle player nowadays. But I see you have quite a few games on here, so not bad. Looks like we got a Kane and Viego 2-trick in the jungle going on. Lots of high KDA, so very proactive player. 85% team fight participation, which is insane. Good lord, you are literally in every single fight, and then your Twitch has a 94%. What are these team stats? So your team, hold on, Beam. Hold on, Bean. Hold on a second. Hold on. You're telling me that your team is fighting for their lives the whole game and you have a 63% team participation. Come on, man. Can't be doing that, man.
Close in a fight that Twitch has a 94% in the participation, but a 49 in the win rate.
They're fighting and sometimes losing more. But I mean, I love actually, in all seriousness, I absolutely love these stats. This is amazing. Looking like one of the scariest teams in the league, and I'm looking across the board and just going over like just what these players play. Their AD carry has a champion Ocean. Their support also has a champion Ocean. So it's gonna be. I think this team's probably gonna be arguably one of the hardest ones, and it's gonna be fun to watch them. So looking forward to TD Darken. So let's go on from here. We have 4 teams left, and let's go on and hit that spinnerino, shall we? I love that team name.
Summer Split Jits is going to Solari. And Summer Split Jits is going to have Nedrite. Minimum. I don't know what that says. Crudritide? It's Crudritide. That's it. Griffington. Come on, bro. You knew you were submitting your name to the league. Why would you even do that to us?
Just say Caesar.
It's Caesar now. All right. Nedrite. I'm looking at these stats, and I'm confused because you got a team fight participation of 53.4%, a dual win rate of 32.1. You get your gold is great, and your KDA is alright. I'm not sure if you a pushing type of dude or a fighting type of dude. I'm not really sure. What's your thoughts on that? Because I cannot tell.
Well, I mean, it's very possible that they kind of leave this man under his island. So we all know the meme the top lane is an island because I'm looking across the board for everywhere else, and we got a huge team for participation. We got the support in the AD carry, so probably their team is a little more bot focused. That would be my immediate assumption, anyways.
That's what I'm having to think too, because I can't really tell with that. So I'm gonna assume you're right. Also, if that's a support Zoe player, I swear, I gotta know why do you people do that? Why do you not want other people to have fun? I just don't get it.
Well, actually looking at his champion pool, it actually looks like that Lux is his most played champion. So even slightly worse than Zoe. So
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Not Lux. Nobody wants anybody else to have fun.
Hey man.
I get it. It's League of Legends. You gotta win. How else are you gonna go pro and get a girlfriend? I get it. I understand. I'm joking. Please don't try to go pro to get a girlfriend. You could just do that.
No one will forget the famous Crumbs line. Girlfriends are ruining the LCS.
Oh yeah, he did say that, didn't he?
He did say that, yeah. But speaking of ruining the LCS, let's go on.
Yeah, let's
go to the next team, shall we?
Spin it for us. Let's go.
Left. All right. Looks like Rising Sun Exiled will be next. They will be going into I don't know which league. I think we're on Frostguard, right? I've already forgotten.
Frostguard.
Cool. All right, they're
it's
going
Frostguard.
to the Frostguard league. In my head, I was like, I feel like I should have been writing this down either way. So Oops. Where is it at? I clicked the wrong one. I clicked Royal Knights by accident. My apologies, stream. So let me go ahead and get the right thing up. All right, so Paulie is the first up. 186 games on Urgot. Basically an Urgot one trick. Enough said. Lam, my co-caster in crime. He is a jungle main. I will not reveal his one trick and his favorite trick champion that likes to play, but I will only say that he has a lot of Jarvan games and a few Evelyn games. That's all I will say, but good luck figuring out his actual favorite champion in the game to play. Only if
Is
you
it
know him,
York?
you'll know. I will not reveal.
All right. I respect that. I respect that.
I believe this is Geringer. You are a Vex player of 120 games. I see you have a favorite champion. Lux and Ziggs follow next. Pretty decent KDA across the board. Good CS per minute numbers. Good gold per minute numbers. No pintas. Come on, man. Pentas. Uh, and then you really like playing burst heavy champions, so that's why I see Ari and Vigar in here too. I mean, Ari kind of bursty, but Vigar way more bursty than she is. And then I know Asajj as well. Asag AJ. Done some things casting wise with him as well, and I think also watched some of your games on SCL if I remember correctly. But I do recall you being very avid about Jhin. He is your top play champion, and the rest of your champion Ocean pretty gonna be hard for anyone to ban you out. And I know how you play. Moving on to the support of Perella. Looks like we got a mix of Amumu, Yumi, Nami as the main support players right now at the moment, coming up as an 80 carry player role swapping. So looking forward to see how you will play and adapt to the role. But that will do it for Rising Sun Exiled, who will be going to the Frostguard League. Next up, we're gonna have one of the last two teams drawn into the Solari. Who shall it be? Let's reveal. All right, business time is going to the Solari League. There
All
we
right, Golden Ghost business time.
And that means Brad Bolster Gaming will go to the Frostguard. We'll get to them last.
Yeah, we shouldn't go over their stats, but we don't have to spend for them. So, all right, going Ghost. Is that a Danny Phantom reference? Anyway, Feathers and Fur, Brindicus, Kilgar, Bellasaurus, and Lucotis. I hope I said that right. All right. Looking over the players, Feathers and Fur. Looks like they play some pretty steady champions. Looks like Malphite, Mundo, Alawi. Pretty open champion pool. Pretty good KDAs. And it looks like they got a pretty good win around these champions. They do get the job done. Brenticus. Looks like a lot of J4 play, a lot of Vago, a lot of Nocturne, a lot of Davian champions. This man looks like he likes to fight. That team fight participation shows it. Kilgar. Kilgar has a very big pool of champions. Hard to lock down which one seems like his favorite, but if I had to guess, I would probably say the Aurelian Soul. Great KDA. Good CS. Seems like he knows what he's doing on that champion. But it looks like he has a very deep pool there, including Lysandra and Silas. Nice. Bellasaurus. 80 carry. Looks like that's gonna be again pretty big. The whole team so far looks like they have a pretty big champion pool to draw from. Going off the top three that I'm looking at right now, seems it's gonna be Zaya, Ash, and Zeri. A lot of CC, a lot of burst in those champions. So, well, not Ash, just mostly CC for Ash. And then Lakotis, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. He support, and again, following the rest of his team, pretty big champion pool. Seems like he relies on a lot of hard CC. It looks like he likes to start the fights for his team, from what I'm seeing here. It's like a Thresh or Khan Brand. Those are some pretty good champions to get fights started and for Brand to even end them. All right, so that's gonna be Going Ghost business time. Anything you want to add?
Nope, nothing to add. But I do have a lot about to say. The final team that is going to the other league, and that is Brad Bolster Gaming. They will be going to the Frostguard League. I believe. Make sure I got that right. Yep, they're going to the Frostguard League. All right. I just casted this team recently, so there is a lot I can say. So Bar the Raid Boss actually was not on the team when I played, or when I casted. So this is probably a couple of subs. I just need to go over those subs real quick to make sure that I can do this correctly, because I have a lot of good things to say about this team. To be completely honest with you, they
Oh,
were
really? Go ahead and tell us.
they were absolutely insane when I casted their game. I mean, their top laner was really good at like between tanks and carries, and I think they left him on a tank the whole series. And dude, it seemed like he was on an island, but like he was holding his own, absorbing pressure. Absolutely nuts. IP Lock is arguably probably their best player. You can't ban enough carry junglers against this dude. He will win. The three junglers that he played in the series in the SCLA were gross. He looked good on all three of them, and there was just no beating him. Cat on Head was also really good at absorbing pressure as well in the mid lane. Played a lot of Annie and Annie, Ari, and something else I can't remember off the top of my head, but they were good at setting up their team fights, and they were always in the good positioning, which leads me to Onset next and their support. The two of them could kite so disgustingly well that it just leagues above like the rest of what the SCLA was, and those were some really good teams. And to continue on, as a whole, this team is insane when it comes to macro and objective control. They make decisions so like quickly, and they don't even think twice about when they're going to make that decision. No hesitation at all. So I'm looking forward to this team, but man, this I think Frostguard is probably honestly the Frostguard division is honestly the most stacked one. I just don't know, man. This is gonna be insane, but that'll do it for all the teams. Whew.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's it. That is everybody. That's just I guess we should recap this.
Mhm.
For the Frost Guard, we're gonna have Hearthstuck Gold, Royal Knights Gaming, TE Eternity, CE5 Angry Men, that'd be TD Darken, RS Exiled, and Brad Boster Gaming.
Mhm. Mhm. That will do it. And on the other side of Solari, we have Clinical Eclipse Gaming Terminus, Going Ghost Business Time, RAR, then Shining Light Ooga Booga, Summer Split Jits. Then we have Tenebris Esports, Phantasm. Wow, Phantasm apparently is just really hard for me to say. But that's all the teams there. This will be a pretty impressive divisions. I think both divisions are kind of stacked. I will admit. On the one side on Frostguard. I'm excited for two teams. I'm excited for RS Exile. I'm looking forward to watching Lam's team. It's actually funny that now Lam and Lucan are in the same group, so I can't wait to watch that game. That's going to be very entertaining. But I'm excited for RS Exiled and Brad Bolster Gaming. I think these two teams are gonna be probably the top two teams of this league, to be completely, or of this division rather. To be completely honest, I'm really excited from where they could go. And having watched them before, I know that the success is just going to continue. And on the side of Solari, I'm looking forward to watching RAR and Summer Split Jits. I just like the name Summer Split Jits because SSJ, and I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, so that's my case on that one.
I get you. I get you. I mean, if we're going for predictions, like, we're going for teams. Then for Frost Guard,
Mhm.
I'm in it for Hearthstuck Gold because I love their name, and the I'm gonna go 5 Angry Men.
Fair
Just
enough.
5 Angry Men.
I like the
And then
name.
unfortunately, over on Solari, I go for Clinical because that's my boy Frost. I got him. He's on the team. I mean, and then of course my new favorite team, of course, Tenebris Esports. I told you I gotta watch him now. There's a Heimerdinger support there. I have to watch him now.
Right.
He's earned my viewership, and of course, SL Ooga Booga because I made monkey noises for you people. So I have to. I have to now.
Well,
I just
there you
have to.
go. All right, fair enough. But that is every team. That means that concludes the Gold Draw Show. Thank you for everyone who joined in, chatted up, BM'd us a little bit as well. And I believe the first games are next Tuesday. So this is going to be a pretty exciting time in terms of like Amateur League of Legends. We're looking forward to all these players that are going to play. We wish them the best of luck. And man, from here, leave it on the Rift. Take care, everyone. My name's DBZ Freak 2. That's Augie under me. And until next time, right, man?
Yep. Y'all have a great night.